Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for clicking on the Tuesday Afternoon Weather Webcast for November 11th, 2014. I'm meteorologist Nate Harrington. It's Veterans Day. We appreciate all of the veterans out there who have served. We appreciate that each and every day, but especially on this special day. We appreciate you for sure. Let's talk about some weather out there this morning. Chilly, but this afternoon has warmed up nicely. We started off with lows in the middle and upper 30s, 39 Ozark, Dothan, and Geneva, 37 Blakely, 36 Abbeville and Enterprise, and the cool spot, the winter again, in Troy at 33 degrees. We had 40s and some 50s down closer to the coast. The clouds have made an appearance too. After a totally sunny day yesterday, the high cloud cover has moved in. This is all in response to the cold front off to our west, and also an area of low pressure too that's moving along that front. That'll add to some cloudiness for the next 24 to 48 hours as that cold front gets closer. You see temperatures right now in the 70s, low and middle 70s. Everyone in the 70s this afternoon. From 70 down in Dustin to 77 in Andalusia. A good range of numbers, but everyone having their high temperatures today start with that 7. So, complex setup really over the southeast. We've got a couple of dominant features. One, an area of low pressure off the Florida coastline. That is spinning away. That is providing northeasterly and northerly flow for folks in southeast Georgia and the Florida Peninsula. Also, a high stays out to our west. That is providing us with northerly and northwesterly flow and providing cooler temperatures than I thought we were going to have today. I thought we'd be well into the middle 70s by now, but sticking down to the low 70s for most. And flow around that cold front out of the north, or out of the south, I should say, right along that front, providing lots of cloud cover and moisture, feeding some showers. And as this front continues to slide on south, cold air will move in. 30s, 40s, and 50s, and then you got upper 60s and 70s, and there's the front, basically right sandwiched in the middle, a big gradient in temperatures from just a few hundred miles near the Tennessee border, basically right where that front is, and just down the road from one side of Arkansas to the western side of Tennessee, a big gradient in temperatures, almost 20 degrees in just a couple of hundred miles. So that cold front continues to move down to the south. The national look, you can see where that front is. Lots of snow. Most of the snow has now moved off into Canada. Just rain right now in the Great Lakes states. Some warmer air starting to advect in. We still do have some light snow up in the upper Midwest, the Dakotas, Minnesota, Nebraska, and parts of Iowa. But that is now starting to decrease as well. We'll see that front continue to slide south. A lot of Arctic air behind it. There you see some of those areas of a very, very light snow. Definitely not anything like they had yesterday. Temperatures fallen quickly. 5 in Yellowstone right now. That is going to be close to their high temperature, single-digit highs today for folks in the mountains of the Rockies. 17 in Minot, 15 in Denver, 26 in Lincoln. Wow. That is going to be some very, very chilly air. I think we're going to miss out on the really cold stuff, though. We'll see a cool down late this week and most likely next weekend, but it's not going to be the prodigious cold like folks in the upper Midwest are seeing. The Futurecast will show the clouds for tonight. They linger into tomorrow morning. I think right ahead of this front, it will be very cloudy for tomorrow, so we're going to back off high temperature forecasts just a little bit. I think even though we'll see lots of southerly flow and lots of moisture increasing, that normally helps temperatures heat up pretty quickly. And you see the Futurecast for tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. Things stay cloudy, but the front will be passing us by Wednesday night and into Thursday. Slight tiny rain chances we'll talk about in the 5-day forecast coming up on the news tonight. The future temperatures tomorrow morning will start off in the middle 50s, rising only into the 70s for tomorrow afternoon with all the cloud cover. And I think parts of our northern viewing area will only see temperatures in the upper 60s with the clouds and that front starting to push on through. So the big story will be over the next few days, temperatures, not really any chance of rain. The rain event I think we've got coming up will be saved for Sunday. We could probably get some pretty good rain out of that. It's not going to snow. It's going to be cold, but it's not going to snow. It's going to be a very steady, light rain, just kind of a gloomy Sunday for us. But one more warm day today, and then tomorrow relatively warm before we bring in that very, very chilly air for the rest of the week and into the weekend. If you have any questions or comments for the Afternoon Weather Webcast, you can leave those at the social media sites below. We'll have that 5-day forecast for you coming up on News 4 at 5, 6, and 10. Also, WRGX News at 5:30 and Primetime News at 9. and we'll see you back here on Wednesday.